Today is August 10th, 2024. Here in Southern Ohio, we have a cool front coming through. We're going to reach a high of 78 degrees today, 79 tomorrow, and maybe 81 on Monday. Perfect timing to use formic acid. So we're going to drop our strips in today. This is the ideal time to treat for mites. You need to get these hives cleaned up before they start raising the bees going into winter. So my mite counts are just getting it up to, my mite washers are seeing between 3 and 6 per 300 bees. I did not treat in the spring. We came out of spring with mostly zeros and a couple ones. They're just now starting to really start to climb. If you don't treat them now, they're going to get out of control. The queens are still doing pretty good. We have a pretty good pollen flow coming in, but not very much nectar right now. They're starting to brood back up. Again, this is a perfect time to get the mites cleaned up. This is my preferred method as long as the temperatures are below 85 degrees. The next 3 days, first 3 days is the most critical, is going to be below that threshold. So today we're going to drop in some strips. The only hives I'm not treating is I got some virgins in some. I'm going to let those virgins get out, get mated, come back. Before there's any capped brood, I'll hit them with some oxalic acid. I do not want to disturb those hives by putting this in. Formic acid can be pretty intrusive. Most of my hives have either got 2024 queens or 2023. I don't really expect any problems with this. I do have one hive with a very old queen. I'm going to kind of keep an eye on it. She is an exceptional 2021 queen. I don't want to lose her. I don't want her superseded. I'll keep a close eye on it, but I will use this on that hive. So I thought I'd just kind of show a quick video of me dropping some strips and getting ahead of the mites before they create a problem. Follow along. So first thing you want to do is make sure you've got some personal protection. You don't want to handle these pads. Formic acid can be pretty rough. You do not want to breathe the vapors either. So if it's pretty still today. If there was a slight breeze, you want to be upwind of it. So they come in these little foil pouches and just grab the seam, rip it open. There's 2 pads per pouch. Like I said, be careful because they are very strong smelling. Tear the pads into 2 separate. Now I am using a single pad treatment, and then 10 days, I'm going to do it again. So I just go down through here, open all my pouches, go ahead and drop my pads on top of the hives, and then I can come down through and just one by one get them installed. Okay, so I got my pads ready to go on these. We're just going to go down, put them right above the brood chamber, button them back up, leave them alone. So, I'll let them know that we're coming. Got things glued up pretty good. Definitely got a few hive beetles there. We're going to kill them. Done a great job of keeping them up on the inner cover. Hive beetle population is starting to jump pretty good too. Strong hive can definitely keep them corralled up though. Trick is getting the beetles without getting a bee, because I don't want to get stung. I think I got them. Well, most of them. Okay. Still working on it. Amazing as these beetles are running. I got bees trying to sting them. So they're doing a good job of keeping them away from everything that's important to them, which is the brood nest. Okay. Spent a little too much time there. That's okay. A little bit of smoke. A little bit of smoke helps cover any alarm pheromone. Kind of preoccupies them. They suddenly want to go start collecting honey up, thinking there might be a fire. Okay. I think before winter we are going to put a few beetle traps in. To make sure we don't overwinter with a bunch of them. They will overwinter right in the middle of the cluster. Nice healthy population here. This is a single brood. All of my hives go through the summer a single brood. This hive got things really stuck. There we go. I think I about got it. Real heavy box too. Out of the way here a little bit. A little bit of honey here they're trying to clean up. They don't want to move. They're going to have to here. Get this center part moved out of the way. Now we're going to clean off the bottom of the frames. Go right over top of that. I actually put the fuller box up here on top. There's some partially filled frames directly over the brood chamber. More hive beetles. There we go. Couple more there. And that's pretty much it. Took a little longer than I really usually do. Single pad. Directly over the center of the brood chamber, button it back up, leave them alone. Don't be in there digging around, just leave them alone. Come back in 10 days, throw another one in. August 11th, one day after putting the Formic Pro pads in. It's 78 degrees, it's late afternoon. It's business as usual in these hives. A lot of activity coming and going. The hive on the right's got a little bit of washboarding. It's got a bigger population than the one on the left, but I don't see anything unusual. A lot of bees coming and going. 24 hours after putting the Formic Pro pad in, and business as usual. Temperature is currently 78 degrees on the 11th of August. There's another one of the production colonies, big population. Put the pad in yesterday, directly over the brood chamber, single brood management. As you can see the queen excluder right there. Just normal activity, late afternoon, bees coming and going. Nothing too spectacular, but it doesn't seem to be affecting them in any way.